Hey everyone, welcome back to Evaluate and Repair. Today we got a John Deere little walk behind that was that one of my neighbors brought over, asked me to take a look at. That the neighbor next to them gave him the mower and said if you get it running, good luck. So let me show you what we got. Alright, so we got this little John Deere. I started getting ahead of myself. The tank was bone dry. I put a little gas in it, pulled the cord a couple times. It is it's what's they call this, momentum drive system. I assume it's similar to the personal pace. Something to do with its handle here. You got a neutral lock. Okay. Unlock. All right, I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, so when you pull that handle up, something's making that handle drop and lock it, but that's your drive. And that's your kill, obviously. It's got a battery on it. It's got the one lever adjustment system. It's got a Briggs & Stratton 8.75 190cc 8.75 foot-pound gross torque. Okay, so that's not the horsepower. They're not doing horsepower anymore. But it's got the 190cc Briggs & Stratton. Had the air cleaner on it. Like I said, I got ahead of myself, forgot to get the camera out. So I'm gonna set you up and see if this thing will fire. I did put some gas in it, so I don't know if it's gonna stay running, if it runs at all. I did pull it a couple times, it didn't start. So I'm going to hit some, drop a little bit of 2-cycle gas in the carburetor just to make sure it's got some lubrication. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see what she'll do or not do. I'm going to give her a little bit of 2-cycle gas here. A little much, but that's gonna be all right. All right, puffing a little bit, so I believe she's gonna start. Stay running. Make sure we got enough gas in here. Oh, you know what? That might help. Okay, that's way more than I need. I'll leave the cap loose because I see they have tape over the fuel cap. It might be choking off there. So let's see what happens. Got fuel in the tank. There's oil in it. Alright, it appears it's got a carb issue. So we're going to pull the carb. 8mm. Yep, 8mm. All right, there's your throttle connections here. This is it here. You got that going over to that little cylinder over there, but that you got your choke here. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, so you got your choke here going over there. This will be your governor. And you got your little governor spring there, right there, and your little choke spring here. So there's your connections. So I'm going to pull that carb off and probably soak it for a day or two and see if that cleans it up. Phillips screwdriver. Why the carburetor's soaking, and you know what? That looks like a Torx, but it'll also take a socket. Because it's an 8mm too. Okay, same socket, 8mm. Also got overhead valves here. You may have to end up adjusting them. We'll see how it runs when we get it running. So I have no doubt this thing's going to run. It actually sounded pretty good when it did fire. Looks like somebody's already been in here, but that's a little bit bent. I think they probably just didn't know what to do. If I can get this guy off. There we go. Alright. Got the O-ring there. I'm going to just leave that in there for now. And I'm going to break this down and put it in the cleaner. Basically, I'm just going to soak it in a little gunk parts cleaner here. And when it sits for a day or two, then I'm going to open it up and put it in the, you know what? A little bit of water just came out of that. Feels like there's fuel in there. Yeah, fuel running out of that. Ooh, it don't smell good though. Don't look dirty. Seat looks good, or needle looks good. We'll see if that float actually floats. I don't think I need to take any of that apart. So. Okay. I'm gonna get these rubber. Looks like we got a rubber seat in there. I don't like that. It might be all right. If not, we'll just go get a kit. There we go, carbon choke cleaner. Yep, that flows through there pretty good. Yep, got fluid going through there. And when I put this back together, I usually like to spray all this linkage with a little bit of oil just to make sure everything's working good and clear. But yeah, the choke works. Throttle looks like it works. It all works with this little linkage here. So I don't know. We're going to soak it for a little bit, for about a day. I want to make sure that float's floating, which I'm pretty sure it is. Is there any? Yeah, it's floating fine. Okay, we're going to call it a night there. And we'll put this back together in a day or two. See if this thing's going to run. All right, we got the carburetor cleaned, reinstalled. We're going to give her a shot and see what happens. As far as I know, yeah, that's ignition. It shouldn't matter. Right? Nope, choke is stuck open again. Why is that off? Alright, not sure where that spring came from. Yeah, it goes here. Alright, let's put that choke spring back on. Okay, there you have it. That's all it took was a carburetor cleaning. Let's see what how much the neighbor wants to do with it. I mean, everything seems to be working. The drive works. It mowed a little bit here. It does need a charging cord for the battery. I don't know how good that battery is. So I don't think it's actually didn't run long enough to charge itself. So but we'll let them find out. Okay, thank you for watching the video and hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe it. Leave a comment. It helps the channel out. And it also helps share the video with others so that they can learn from it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.